Juting gitarnya.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for. Ad Astra.
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with twins! What could they be chatting about?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler in Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while. Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait.
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Notcry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived. But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
Mbak, kalau sip 1, sip 2 mah lapar mulu. Kecuali sip 3. Ya, sip 3 kemarin ngemil doang sih di sana. Makan roti aja udah.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or...
It's a first for me too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to...
What about you two? Any...
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment. But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that we don't know when the wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity.
Well said.
Pan.
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite...
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly some records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night, but this time, either everyone's getting lucky, Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the first, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them, given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's...
Oh,
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
did Paimon hear that right?
It sounds like this merits further.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologist, which, in this case, hope.
So calculating. Whew, this intel
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
The curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperborean.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned. Since you became an honorary knight, of course.
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebration.
She agreed to that? Huh. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. And Yehoda loves a party.
No, 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 no.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I... So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick. This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship. Like a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the... Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought it... wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the... wow.
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave.
Fair enough.
In that case, let's meet back here.
I wish everyone a productive...
You too. What's up, Bob?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh, wow, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money. This phantom rip, but that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists. But somehow...
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were...
I was, until one of our people informed me no one's ever seen something quite like this.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear...
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be...
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is up...
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Jelas.
Everyone, our friend here...
Is that...
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where we may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and let's give them a moment.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. It did find a lot of wild fruit. Enough for them to... This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely...
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world...
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exists in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Good point.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being... They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems...
So... Just...
Yes. Still, we are grateful for all your efforts, dear friend.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too.
Guess that means that as far as they're
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk...
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should...
What the... This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our
enjoying yourself.
I was just seeing if I could influence this I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors.
It makes sense. History is set in stone.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there... Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the and think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it.
Huh. Every now and then, when
I wonder how the others are doing.
Sounds good. Also, drinks...
Wait! We have a team name?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as...
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for...
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in...
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little...
Oh, no! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm...
But we have to...
And try you have.
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantom...
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm.
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcry, causing immeasurable harm. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered an abyssal disaster.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they, the moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could...
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar.
Yes.
I still have a couple of other... You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can... And also, how are you able to state from everything I know about you, you're not cold or...
Alas, I am forced to show my age.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the Abyss, is it born from hatred or I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rerir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden, and I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. My doubts remain unresolved. But sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us...
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying... It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward... Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and...
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom, there isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry.
Now is not a good time to push Neffers.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine?
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in.
Yeah. It would really save us the guest.
Wait, what the? Traveler?
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find...
Is something the matter? I'm fine. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally...
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Which is why we need a lantern.
Yes, I have a few ideas, but the lantern itself is the easy part.
Wait, you two?
Let's just say I'm intrigued.
Could you do me a solid and...
Miss Lauma, would you accompany me into town? I think it'd be best if you saw the front.
Very well.
Huh? She's not here. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Walkies? For Kuhenki? Oh well. Looks like there's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Calamina! Are you back yet? Oh, how strange, right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since... What about Luonatar? Luonatar? Hey! Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you... Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale, right? Good idea. She might know what's happened. Mama!
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed, based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be...
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if... Come on. Let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her...
Makes sense. Let's go!
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over.
Whoa!
Not sure.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss?
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Ah, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Tevat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think?
You look like...
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
It's okay, Lama, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. Yennefer, that's right. She's a good person, just kinda... unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what do you...
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed. Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in it. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just... you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon god. Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of... My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever... And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been...
No wonder they...
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that it's...
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence... And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, the trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, It was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in... The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Notcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame. And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders. Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow.
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question. But
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. I see.
Nicole?
Oh, so you remember. Ah, yes, of course. That was the story about Fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy. Are you out for a walk too? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that... But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. Death is near. Is this how... Will I return to the moon after I I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, but as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will I suppose. I might... Come on! Wait for me! The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed.
These decorations, they're so...
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and... How fascinating. I've never had the chance in the past. People would get so solemn and serious the moment I should...
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming!
So just fill these balloons.
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions?
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch.
Oh, you menace. Then think fast.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really some...
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been...
Huh? How come Lamatti got a midsummer berry dessert?
I don't mind sharing. I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, and when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frostmoon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers.
Hey! That was 2 bites! Oh, then you can...
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family. I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace, and what a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said...
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frostmoon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your Moon Goddess, there are 2 problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now.
Her name?
Yes, names are very important things. A name is a fundament, then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have neither Columbina nor Kutar as her true name, and she's never really accepted.
So, finding out her real name?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough, but no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this.
Wait, mage and? That means we've got 2 hexacircle mages on the case.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to... Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I have...
You really are.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka...
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yeah. Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah. She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious.
That's a long story.
What a lively place. I've never experienced
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammers are...
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you... You might as well use that hammer to massage my...
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
Look, I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Bluff.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat...
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're... friend, then again.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh.
Come back anytime! Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but...
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out! Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and...
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexen Circle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf!
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to...
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away?
Wait a minute! Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt!
Oh, true.
That would be... this young lady?
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but... Are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonia.
Ah! Have we got the wrong person? Well, this is a...
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice...
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is none...
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a...
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady?
But will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry, embarrassing? When?
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have the Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. No. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken...
That's right. Is that something you can...
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels, but despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. Even after the War of Funerary Flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess after building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki. At last they glimpsed, but of course, they were gravely disappointed.
Oh.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the...
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the tap?
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection...
Okay, so...
Oh,
Is something wrong?
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word. If only I'd...
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did...
Whoa, time out! Let's summarize what we've got. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which...
Yes. Although, that said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time... Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be we wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it... You look lost.
Yeah, things got a little,
Alright, over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can... By completing certain rituals, specific individuals, if everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer night.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes?
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
Name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later.
See ya!
She seems friend.
Ah, it's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a change.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Ha 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 ha! What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our hyperbole, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the...
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into...
I should follow them.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kuta.
You're saying there's...
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. Alright, let's take... Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions, I cannot fault them for their earnest faith. But for all their devotion, I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represents.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Well, that's a bit complicated. And how realistic their portrait amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, that being said, I have sent
changes? Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere. Oh.
Sure.
of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea. Upon... Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar...
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence, and where, clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always...
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, what pipe? The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in... Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forward the Kuhenki. Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call the moon chanter declared the event a miracle, and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored, yet no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but... Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah, Palabina probably just wanted to join the...
I'd originally considered this a fabrication, but now that I think about it, it does seem like...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things...
Yes.
Oh...
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. I've gotta count for something. Marcus said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing. Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we
I convinced them to stick around a little long.
So you've been waiting for it?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together.
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still?
So, Varka was waiting on us.
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations.
Wait, then who?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master...
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
It's you.
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nodcry.
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then...
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introduction.
Lauma, Moon Chanter...
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here. Mind you, the only reason I came here...
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
From the tone of your voice,
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known. Once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to know.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers.
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them.
I got it.
the Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again. What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the trap.
Wait, this is the Academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the...
Well, what do you know? So it does.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Barca, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long.
You flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feel.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who value...
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something...
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that...
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrow.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa...
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Notcry is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can... Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora. both of which the Tsaritsa can.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, the only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something,
We definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore.
Fantastic. Now this.
Are you talking about the moon?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the door. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been, and after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. Waste of time. The nerve.
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna.
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the
I'll say, I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca,
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a
I always thought that was weird. What could she?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaka.
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty, but Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing big. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue. Oh, it was a dumb and stupid rumor. But
And what happened?
I imagine she stopped. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited. And Her Majesty never gave her any missions. So she just. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that she had long been used to a life of other people claim.
I just felt that having a place to stay would, and so I waited quietly for the day that I would have.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart.
What is it? Something come to mind?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Huh! It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has new...
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Okay! Time to do what adventure
Here you are.
Oh, Hat Guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Totori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. How about you? Any progress?
Unfortunately, we've tried everything. Different.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think. Is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet a...
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe it's because you want her hypothesis to come. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness. If we want to clear this hurdle...
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make...
Yes, and I suspect that everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul. But the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it...
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power.
To intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Watch out! I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
Where are all these monsters coming from?
What is this? It's dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really left.
Don't celebrate too soon.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No, there's monsters ahead. Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monsters are gone. Is it safe now? barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway.
Quickly.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin.
This is a new development. We might just be able to save this person.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter?
Get out while you still can, you...
But I can't just leave her.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but...
Okay. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. What? Spargana? Are you there? Like one of my daughter's books. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
It won't work. There's not enough left. But then, this clue could...
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! I've searched and searched and searched. I no longer have anywhere else.
I'm sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this... Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? What's...
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening? Huh? Wait. Who are you?
You can see us?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just... But you were the ones I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like I won't find my daughter.
What? No.
Yes.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either. It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't...
I'm just... tired. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's...
Now's not the time for you to start...
It's not pity. I'm just... realizing that... You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid, yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but... I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindaknir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to... I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too...
It's alright. We did it.
From how you speak of your lives...
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom, and we have festivals a few times a year. Everyone...
Sumeru's a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it...
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build... I mean, I can see you all right.
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for... May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end. The ending of this tale did not change.
But I believe that we've made your wishes come true.
Hat guy, could I... You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
Alright. If you really don't...
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator after that. Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, but no matter how hard they are. Trying to rewrite past, you asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was, but the real answer is yes.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path.
I will.
Alright, break time's over.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting the amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a...
I see. Well, it is rather odd indeed. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I should probably have...
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way.
Another
Apaan?
conversation I cannot hear. I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud. Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperborean.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything?
Alright then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified.
Pretty sure Llama would ace that test.
I also have no doubt that the moon chanter would be qualified. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules. I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans to stand before.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nodcry's soil.
So we're going to...
Precisely. There are other methods, but this is the simplest. Sorry? Does the idea...
No, that's not it.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivities. But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test.
Okay. Anyway, is this really the best method?
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be great. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. The symptoms are similar to another condition that So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done, we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they...
What? No eating?
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Really? Don't you want to
Haha, count me in too. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to...
Yeah, you're right. In that case...
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. Please... How's it going? Do you feel anything?
Yeah.
How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys, is that
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes, safe to say, compatibility won't be. You're next, Mr. Barca.
Sure, here goes...
All right, I'll start where we left off.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait a minute.
how's it go?
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine, then a big stein of Dark Horse. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
My apologies. I'll lower the
Oh.
How's it going?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchap.
getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so... Whoa! I'm itching all over! Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexen Circle is an organization that cares for and protects children.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
I guess that rules me out.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need...
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers.
I'll see about... In fact, I think we had some former Frostmoon science.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? Then we can just zip through Nashitown, going...
No.
Wow. No other...
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Reikir of Salnari, it's...
Also, Paimon's not sure revered is the right word for how people...
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still...
A review of the relevant data leads me to conclude that...
Yep, you bet!
They really think so? I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though.
I know!
Unfortunately, that's not our...
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But... is that really all there is to it? Is there anyone left who will still call...
Moonprayer Night is getting closer by the day.
Then allow me to try.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional...
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
Then my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
I'm ready as well.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened.
So that's what all this is about.
Come, let us enter. It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh?
cannot pass through. It has been 3 days. Can I really?
Hah? Iya, nanti makan.
I have confirmed that you are all in good health.
It's good to know you're all well.
All things come to an end, even time itself. The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish. Where do we come from? And where are we going?
Mantap. Enggak lah, lebih. Boleh.
Are these people?
Ya, plastikin aja.
Judging by
kuahnya.
their clothes, they appear to be phantom Hyperboreans from the
Sumpah nggak?
distant past.
That could mean they have some clues about the moon goddess's name, right?
Sumpah gimana?
Hey there! Could you tell us what the moon goddess's name is? Sorry. That's probably a weird question, huh? How do we explain?
The moons are long gone, and their goddesses are dead. When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name. We have used every last resource at our disposal.
Were the people of the past all this devout? It looks like this phantom doesn't intend to converse with us any further.
Surely the new moon goddess he speaks of. Alas, Kutar's birth came long after the age in which he lived.
But, maybe if we find a phantom from a more recent age, they might know Columbina's real name.
True. Keep an eye out. We should be able to tell which era they're from by the clothes they wear.
Yeah, you've been pretty talkative this whole time.
Oh,
Nothing. When the Hyperboreans speak of moon goddesses, they mean the three from truly ancient times. I can't imagine they would know anything about our current moon goddess. There once was a time when the moon goddesses blessed them greatly and protected them from harm. So,
let's continue on. Who knows what else we may discover?
The moons have left for now.
When the moon, even in the...
There's a door blocking this path.
not a problem. Try this.
Whoa! How did that door suddenly collapse?
This device was maintaining the door's integrity. Remove the core.
is this our destination?
Impressive.
More precisely, this is a device that will help us reach our destination. Let's go. We still have a long distance to cover.
The way ahead is blocked by broken rocks. Oh.
Let's try that device again. Remember the door from earlier?
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
The humans we see are all phantoms, but the monsters are real. What a fascinating place.
There'll be plenty of time to admire it later. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of artwork in here. Seems pretty old. Nicole, this is probably your area of expertise.
Let me see. To understand these murals requires some knowledge of the history surrounding the War of Funerary Flame.
Yes, I think I follow. The dispute between the Moon Sisters, the transformation by Nibelung.
Oh no, it's no trouble. I'd be delighted. Tevat's 3 moons and their goddesses were brought into being by the will of Nibelung, the then ruler of Tevat. But when the heavenly principles came, they changed the world completely, down to its very foundations. The moon goddesses were nowhere near strong enough to challenge this entity. But the heavenly principles did not view them as heretical entities that had to be removed. Essentially, the 3 moons existed to keep this planet alive and operational, which did not directly conflict with the heavenly principles' aims. Nevertheless, the inherent precariousness of this arrangement would soon be revealed.
Nibelung returned. Yes.
He did, and thus began the War of Funerary Flame, a battle for dominance between Nibelung and the heavenly principles. Discord would soon emerge between the 3 moon sisters. One would voice the opinion that they should follow Nibelung, for it was he who first hung the moons in the sky. Another would argue that taking sides in the conflict would only bring the world closer to ruin. There was no telling where it would lead, especially since their creator had returned, bearing the perilous power of the abyss. Nibelung would eventually discover their disloyalty. He had all 3 imprisoned before transforming the moons into weapons with which to fight against the heavenly principles.
What? Weapons?
Yes, the very moons that had once defended the planet became instruments of death and destruction, striking terror into the hearts of all living things. And although the heavenly principles and the 3 moon sisters had once been at peace, it now seemed that the moons posed. It is possible that the heavenly principles did not know of the goddess's imprisonment. If so, the weaponization of the moons would surely have been viewed as an intentional breach, regardless of who knew what, when. The heavenly principles shattered 2 moons and flung the other beyond the skies. Whether the goddesses managed to escape Nibelung's captivity after his fall, nobody knows. But this much is certain. From that day on, the moons no longer belonged to Tevat. The rejection slowly drained their power until...
So that's the full story.
You say the moon ceased belonging to Tevat from then on.
That is perhaps due to the lingering connection between the Frost Moon, which was not shattered, and this world. They never desired war. All they ever wished for...
If the final fate of the 3 goddesses is, as you say, our investigation has yet to bear fruit.
Yeah, you're right.
Why do the remember his word?
Should we trust him to keep his promise?
We have to.
Wait, that's odd. Who is... he?
Is something wrong?
No, not really. It's just that over 30 possibilities emerged in my head, so I can't be sure who he is. It's been too long. My memory isn't as sharp as it once was.
Okay. 30. Wow. Impressive.
Should we trust him to keep... We have to. There's...
Why? What? Remember his words. We must change our...
We're finally here!
Indeed. I was a little worried about that at first, but as we got closer, I sensed that the only issue is how to activate.
What about the cores from some of the other devices we've seen? Can we
In all likelihood, yes. I imagine that would have been the...
Teamwork is dreamwork! Haha, gotcha! Game's up. Fun's over.
Solidified!
Walk up, then jump down.
That should be enough cores. Let's head back.
The device is up and running. It's hard to believe that the ancients were capable of constructing such things.
I'm on Caesar destination! It's right up ahead!
Yes, let's go. This is where the people of Hyperboreac, we need only place the moon marrow upon this platform on Moon Prayer Night. The assumption being, of course, that we can find her first. That's right. You want to know if it's safe, and yet, she has no choice but to return.
Oh, that's not the only issue here. This is the end of the line, right? Despite looking at historical artwork and talking to people from Hyperborean times, we're still...
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me exactly what Alice said to you about...
Oh, sure. What she...
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name.
And is it not also possible that she has never...
That would be a hard pill to swallow. But at this point...
No one knows how she came into being. And she certainly doesn't have parents in any sense that we're aware of.
But does that mean there's no way to get Columbina back?
Huh? Wait, why all this pessimism? Well, just because she's never had a real name in the past.
What?
Think about what Alice said again. She never once said that you'd have to find a new name, did she?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. Names are anchors that connect us to the... It's like... yes. Traveler, when you first arrived in Tivat, do you think you would have turned around if someone behind you shouted, "Hey, Tumaini"? But what about now?
I understand what you mean.
Life is a long journey. Even the friends and family by our side, when people call you by different names, what matters isn't so much the word, and of course, whether that resonates.
Lumine.
So, close your eyes and picture the moon goddess in your...
Columbina.
Columbina.
Paimon will call her Columbina too.
Well, she has long forsaken everything that Kutar represents. I think...
Well, it sounds...
Are you sure? Is it really that simple? We haven't found her...
For a journey like this, had you not searched far and wide, rejecting every other answer? Oh, it all makes sense.
Are you suggesting that Mage knew from the start that...
I can't say for sure, but I can definitely imagine her chuckling in satisfaction.
Llama! Your antlers!
You should hurry. The festive moon has begun to rise. Do not worry, for when you called the name Columbina just now, I could sense that the
power within what?
Yes. So, the thing is... This is so annoying. I really, really, really want to explain how that whole... But... Deep breaths, Nicole. Deep breaths. You're an angel.
Okay then. Sorry for asking.
Anyway, you all need to hurry. Last thing.
Then it is agreed.
By the name Columbina,
Then we'll throw her the best Moon Prayer Night party ever.
And at last, we will send her home.
Have they come back out? They didn't make it.
Could you tell me your name?
My name is...
Columbina! Columbina! Are you here? Columbina! That's the name you gave when we first met. And it's what I've called you ever since.
Columbina.
It's a fine name. I have many fond memories of Columbina, and so do all of your friends. If you like this name...
Looking for me? I like it. You can carry on using it. My name is Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina Hyposelenia. That's a wonderful name.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name, but after I met you and my other friends, it went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me.
I'm just so happy for you.
Thank you.
We can go and meet them very soon.
Great. I'd like to thank them as well. Everyone's done so much for me. Searching for my name, entering the...
Huh? Wait.
Yes, I was there. Not physically.
Starting from when?
You turned around and called out my name while you were in Nasha Town. Let's go.
Sure.
But... Before that...
Sure. Come with me, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Columbina! Oh, this truly is wonderful.
Llama, I can't breathe.
Ha-ha! Just in time for Moon Prayer Night. It's good to have you back, Miss Columbina.
Yeah, we were worried sick. Thank you, my friends. With your help, I now have a name that will...
Columbina Hyposelenia.
That's right.
Born beneath the moon.
Yes. And by extension...
A fine name.
Now, as much as it pains me to interrupt this beautiful reunion, I feel obliged. Don't you want to enjoy the festivities? There's so much to see and do. And
Nicole? So you're Miss Nicole. Thank you for helping us.
You're quite welcome. Guiding lost people to hidden treasure, and if you ask me, spiritual treasures are far more Anyway, I had to go help Alice. It seems like she ran into some trouble, but don't worry. We'll keep an eye out for the Hexenzirkel's festive stalls in Nasha Town. I think you'll like what we came up with. Alice said she even managed to rope B and...
The Frost Moon Scions have also prepared various attractions. On that note, Nefer...
It's all in hand. Yehoda is on...
Wonderful. In that case...
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best Moon Prayer Night ever.
Hey, young lady. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy? Happy Moon Prayer Night. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot to say. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Turning Nasha Town into her home is a festive gift. A rather brilliant idea.
Perhaps this is what Nodcry, Columbina's home, should have been like all along.
Thank you for the gift. I like it a lot. This feels like the surprise of my life. I do. I never... If you're him...
Quite a strategy you came up with. Hide the tree in the forest. It's not your usual style, Llama. Is there something about Moon Prayer Night that enhances what's in your head as well as the...
Apparently so. It even inspired a perennial penny pincher to use their resources for a greater...
I see it now. This bickering...
Huh? What's everyone doing here? Oh! Miss Columbina, you're back!
Yes. I'm fine. How's your progress with Alice's assignment?
Very well indeed. I've never heard her sound so excited. Not like this. This time, she said she'll contact us once she knows more. In the meantime, we're free to...
Enjoy the time off while it lasts. I have a feeling that our next
I should go.
And I think I'll take a look around. With any luck, this once-in-a-year festival will come with once-in-a-year opportunities.
Hold up a second.
I believe he made a beeline for the...
That's Mom's...
Goodbye for now, Columbina.
I will. Well, in that case, don't just stand there. Get up. Oh, also, the Frost Moon Scion style is over there. Is the Hexacircle section. Alice. Oh, and then there's the Nasha Town. Thank you. It looks like a lot of... You're not coming with me. We'll be around. But don't you want to browse by yourself for... Yep. If you find something you otherwise, just relax and enjoy yourself. There's so much on offer, so try to experience. Where should I go first? This must be the mage's stall. But I was aiming right at it. Oh, what a pity. I saw it with my own eyes. You were so... That's not true. It dodged out of the way right as I was about to snag it. I'm sorry? You heard me. This paper frog can move. I swear. Dear, oh dear, what are you saying? How could a paper frog move? Unless, even if I, the mere humble merchant that I am, knew such magic, surely I would not use it on a paper frog. I'd sooner give Mora legs, so it could walk right into my purse. My dear, dear customer, why not have one more try? Just think about how much experience you have under your belt. Oh, darn. I used up all my coins. Take your time, but don't take too long. This event is Moon Prayer Night only. Miss it? Next customer, please. Welcome. Hello. Whoa, what's this big one doing over here? How do I tell my employees not to go running around this time? Dory? Why, hello there, Miss Columbina. Would you like to play my ring toss game? The rules are very simple, and it's easy to get the hang of. How much for a round? Oh, first time's free. Not a single Mora. After that, but with your sharp sharp skills, I'm sure you'll win all the prizes in one fell swoop. That was an obvious enough hint for them.
comes the ring! Oh, peanuts.
Change tracks. Roselle, should we move or not?
Just a tiny bit.
All right, then I'll... Oh, sugar plums, not the clock hands. How do I move the legs again?
Let's see now. Wow, very good. And here's your prize. Now, how about another round?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Durin and Hat Guy.
Yes.
You said we were just coming here to say hello.
I did, but then I recognized a few more people as I got...
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that...
It's our little dragon. He's all grown up.
Someone's popular.
Well now, since you came all this way, why don't you...
He'll have a go.
It's only one free try per customer.
I'm aware.
How has Elder Almond been lately?
He's in great shape. He goes for a run in the forest every morning.
He tried to go boat racing with Firecracker a while back, but he couldn't even make it onto the Lotus.
How about you, little dragon? Can you still...
Yes, I can.
But you've become less chatty. Has growing up been tough on you?
We call that maturity. You know, the knight wields a sword of stone. Stone is very heavy.
That's awesome! I want to be a knight when I grow up too. Ring, here I come! Ha!
Oh, the hat-wearing man. I never thought I'd see you again.
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. The people you once helped see it. May the engine in our hearts propel us to the I can move! I can move now, Roselle!
What are you doing? Running into the rings like that? You got them all. I've never seen anything like this in all my travel. How? They're origami animals and clockwork people from a fairy tale. I have to get to the bottom of this. Next time I see the...
Thank you, Dory. I had a lot of fun.
Now for your prize. Oh, sweet grand prize. Good thing I've already turned a profit from the customers earlier in the night. Okay, I'm back. What? I leave for 2 seconds and someone... Oh, well, these things happen, you know? Perhaps you'd be interested in one of the other prizes and...
Here. Huh? But don't worry about it. It will be happier with you.
Oh, thanks so much, miss. Moon God. Oh, goodness gracious, Columbina. Give me strength. How am I supposed to make any more money? Daddy, look. That's the game I was... Forget it. She is the moon goddess after all. I'll think of some other way to swing this. Maybe I can try to hook this new kid. Huh? Oh.
You can take mine if you want.
What? Why? Why are all these bleeding hearts coming here to...
Happy Moon Prayer Night, everyone.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Done being a do-good?
Thanks for coming here with me, Hat Guy. Are there any games you'd...
Why does that hamster think you've grown up? You have...
I know you don't mean that. Even if you won't admit that taking some time to compose yourself is important, otherwise you'd have taken off your hat and flown away by now.
Looks like Albedo's socialization program.
There's many attractions here. Since I rarely get out.
Well, well, look who it is. I heard someone went and disappeared on us the moment we let her out of our sight. They looked all... Frankly, I didn't think you'd be back for Moon Prayer.
Were you worried about me, Sandrone?
You would like that, wouldn't you?
It seems to me like you disguised yourself with festive headgear. Just so that you could come see me on Moon Prayer night and make sure...
You? I thought you couldn't see.
I cannot. But I sense the confusion of those around us rippling through the Kuvaki currents. Based on what I know about you, let me guess what you're wearing.
Shut up! I'm only here to protect the Fatui's interest in this.
Really? But you were the
Columbina! Ugh! Just one more word, and I'll...
It's Columbina Hyposelenia now.
Tell someone who cares.
I've missed you, Sandrone. I hope I get a chance to say some ugly words to you.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Anyway, let's go play that game.
What? You mean that frostfin whale?
Yes. It's some kind of game where you get bitten if...
Who in their right mind?
Because you're not a scaredy cat.
Fine! You wanna play? Let's play. Don't come...
Lovely.
You old geezer! I'm gonna beat the pants off!
I am a... You'd better not lose, or I'm going to beat your head in.
What? Allow me to demonstrate since I'm feeling so nice. You just step on the teeth, like this.
Which should I pick? Your turn, Sandrone.
Don't come crying to me if you get bitten.
There are less and less teeth remaining.
Huh? What's that noise?
I think you might have picked a bad tooth, Sandra.
Shut it!
Do you need any help? It seems like you're stuck.
No! It's just a blasted toy! How is its grip this strong? Stop laughing!
All right. Well...
Hey!
Hiya!
Why you... Oh, just you... Rematch!
Are you all right, Sandrone?
Quit your fussing! I don't need it!
All right.
I see it now. She can sense switch, so I just need to avoid the...
This one.
She avoided that one then? All right. What?
Looks like you lost again, Sandrone.
Wait! There's more than...
Bonk.
Stupid game! What idiot came up with this?
Are you all right, Sandrone?
Oh,
Should I let you bonk me on the head as well?
forget it.
Come on, bonk away.
I told you, forget. Gah, you've always been so annoying. Singing right outside my door, inviting yourself to my tea parties, going.
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. I will not forget them. Just as we'll always be friends, no matter where we are, right?
Who'd want to be your?
I'll miss you, Sandrane. Goodbye, Sen.
I'll miss you too, Columbina.
Sorry, what was that? Ah! Yeesh! No need to freak.
What do you want?
Oh, nice ears.
What do you?
This.
Huh?
It's your turn to draw something.
Doesn't know how lucky she is.
Sorry?
Nothing. I'm done. Take it.
Oh, that was fast. Oh, and one more thing. Last time we spoke, you mentioned you were interested in the Narcissan Kreuz Ordo's research. Remember?
What are you talking about? This is... Oh. Huh. The Holy Blade. A savior's plaything. It's not about whether I approve or not. These people, they would sacrifice themselves for the sake of the world. Especially Alain Guillotin and Renee. That is something I would still... If I'd have thought to bring a camera, I'd have... What?
Yeah, of you being bitten by the frostfin whale and Columbina bonking you on the head.
Tear it up! Now! What's there to see on that? Let her go up there and...
What is going on over here?
Hold it right there! You can't run away from...
Are you talking?
Of course! Do you see anyone else here dressed up as the moon goddess besides me and you?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Moon Goddess.
Anyway, there's no time to... meet my partner, Stacco. Well, don't just stand there.
Partner? So I need to select a partner.
Whoa! Am I seeing things? That's great. But... you can...
They all look so eager to be picked. Which one should I choose? This one usually lives in Nasha Town. She likes falling asleep to the sound of striking hammers. And I bet she's quite familiar. They all look so eager to be picked. This deer came to celebrate the festival with the Frost Moon Scions. It wants to help me with its antler. They all look so eager to be picked. I'm not sure what this bot is trying to say, but it seems very happy. That bow, they all look so eager to be picked. This one usually lives in Nasha Town.
Testing! Oh, in this corner, we have the... And in the other, we have the only one moon. Now, without further ado, let the Battle of the Moons
don't care who we're up against. Let's strike first. Stacko. Ho ho ho! The robot has kicked things off with a change of formation. But have cautious play from the opposing team.
Okay then.
Stack. Empowered state! Absorbing the immense Kuvaki present on Moonprayer Night! This good choice! Buffs. Oh, the battle is heating up!
Go for it, Stacko! Set Kuvaki to maximum!
Can their opponents withstand this blow?
Don't be afraid.
It's a moon lane! A deft use of a moon lane allows the Kuhenki to dodge the blow! 1 loop, 2 loops! The robot's screen is bugging out! It's getting dizzy!
Stacko!
Oh, Stacko is down for the count! Our winner is the Moon Goddess! The slightly taller one, I mean.
You did your best, Stacko. Well, you beat me fair and square, I guess.
I think my partner deserves my...
Just you wait.
Moonprayer Candy!
Candy?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Sure.
I knew you would.
I'm not sure.
Is this for yourself?
A gift for my friend.
Ah, I see.
Do you have nocturnal?
Huh. I've seen couples give those as gifts before, but I did not know they...
No?
You did... Hey, now that's a creative idea! I've never... Well, we're at it. You got... Here you go.
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking... I hope you and your friends have a
I'm not cheating, I know.
Uh-oh, sounds like Inepa's turning into a big baloney bot. I think it's time for some serious maintenance.
Moon Goddess, help me. Miss Columbina, I know, is attempting to cheat.
What the? I'm not the cheater. You're the cheater. Alright, fine. Let's all laugh at I know. Just you wait till I get home, because I'm gonna make a game bot that can win 100. Let's see you laugh when I come back and beat your butts. You'll all... We came to check everything was okay after all that yelling, but,
Whatever it is.
It's Kuhenki concentration. Each player starts with differently colored Kuhenki. Each round, when a player has 2 Kuhenki of the same color, they make a pair and can be discarded. Any that can't the round ends when a player can't form any more Kuhenki pairs, and that player gets...
Ooh! Can 4 people...
That is fine, so long as the turn...
Alrighty then! Okay, but if you lose, you're both getting... Sure! And if we win, if you win, only one of you gets...
I have taken to calling this. I know logic.
Hey, lay off me, alright? Looks like Luonatar is the Kuhenki of honor for this game. Anyway. Nice! That's a pair! Now go fly! Go on.
I have a pair.
Uh-oh! We gotta pick up the pace! I win. Phew, that was too close. I thought I was gonna lose.
Good luck, everyone.
Aw, we're out. Let me pick a good one. You're not looking very pleased with yourself there. I...
Don't fidget too much, I know, or the sticker's going to fall off.
I don't care. If a pair of Kuhengi get discarded... I've lost. Sticker, sticker, sticker! Cute! You think so? Shame. I can't see it for myself. What did Luanatar say? She said it looks so cute that she wants me to lose a few more rounds. Who put these stickers on Paimon's eyebrows? Ugh, she can barely see. All right, now, I think we got enough evidence to prove... Yes. The culprit is... Inefa!
Culprit? What did I do?
Quit acting dumb, Inefa! You're not wriggling your way out of this one. Not only did you remember whose side Luanatar started at, but every time someone drew a Kuhenki, you were logging it, and which Kuhenki pairs were gone, who had what color Kuhenki in their head. Exactly!
Putting aside the fact that running calculations is not against the game rules. Do you have any evidence to but that's not against the rules?
So she admits it. She certainly does. All right, everyone grab it.
But...
Take that!